A mate of mine was at the O2 Arena the other day, and he said that the whole place was packed, and thought maybe there was like a massive superstar such as Beyonce or Jay-Z about to perform. He had no idea who it was, so he went and asked one of the audience, and they said, "Oh, it's Dave." And he's like, "Dave?" And yeah, the person said, "Yeah, Dave. He's doing 4 nights at the O2 Arena." And he's like, he didn't know Dave was that big. Like, pause. You get what I'm saying? My mate calls me and he's like, "Bro, do you know Dave? I'm at the O2 with my ute and that." You get what I'm saying? Like, we was just playing about and I just see the whole O2 packed up. You get what I'm saying? They saying that Dave's doing 4 nights here. I'm like, yeah, of course I know Dave. Are you taking a piss? What, you know? It's like, no, I didn't know it was that big. Pause. Like, yeah, Dave is that big. Pause. Dave is on the next level. I have to start breaking it down to him. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to come on here and gas it up like, yeah, I'm such a massive Dave fan. I know him from here. But I've known this guy from, people introducing artists to people. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a London thing, especially when you're working in London and people are just talking about music and have you listened to Dave? You know what I'm saying? I knew him from Psychodrama. That's where I knew Dave from, because it was someone at work who was like, "Yo, have you heard Dave? He was actually from South London." Do you know what I mean? I lived in South London too, South East London. So he's like, "Yeah, Dave's massive. Like, check Dave out." Do you know what I'm saying? From then, I've always been a fan of Dave. I've reacted to some of his stuff. I even reacted to the whole album. The Boy Who Played the Harp, I reacted to the whole thing. But let's cut the long story short, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Dave's so quiet and people just don't know that the quiet ones are the loudest ones. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to start with what Giggs had to say about Dave. Before we then jump into the show, as you can see on the screen already, Dave brings out James Blake, Stormzy, and Tems at the O2 Arena. What would you expect from a Dave show? His personality is quiet. Everyone wants to go to a show for energy, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But listening to that kind of Dave's album is a bit of a therapy type of album. When you listen to it, it's like you just want to chill out and just listen. Do you know what I mean? However, yeah, if you walk with me a bit and then we'll try and analyze what we'll get to see if we had to go to a Dave show. Do you get what I'm saying? Welcome to Dub of the Week. You know the routine, guys. Please do like, share, and subscribe for more content. Jeez. So Gig says that Dave is the only rapper from the younger generation who goes to war with the OGs. Dave's gas. He's quiet and composed online, but he's very gassed. Exactly what I just said right now.
Dave's probably the only one from the young G's who goes to war with the OGs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You get me? Like,
he was.
Yeah,
he was.
That that's why I like Dave, because I have the same banter with Dave as them, man. But anytime us man are in the room, that converse. Yeah, who took that one? Who took that one?
Yeah. We've seen it.
Like, the one. It's that conversation. You get me? And Dave has kind of followed that through organically. Dave's gas,
Yeah, of course. You can tell.
Because you see him online, he's quiet, composed and that, but he's very gas, bro.
No, we see
like,
it.
He walk in the room like, I'm about to get another one.
That's exactly how the guy walks, I think kids catch that, you get what I'm saying? Shout out to Dave. It's a South London thing, you get me?
I love it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think when Getz was obviously like documenting this.
Yeah, you saw that.
We kind of saw the way he is in the studio, and he's like, what is that?
He doesn't like to lose, Dave. He gets, all right, I'll see what you're trying to do. Like, he's one of them.
If you've been, sorry I'm pausing, man. If you've been watching Dave, you would know, man. Come on, he plays football. He never likes to lose, man. You see how serious that guy is when he's playing football. You get what I mean? So imagine if he implements that with trying to get a number one from a record, or you know, in his shows. How do you think the guy's gonna be, man? Of course he's gonna be gassed. This is what I'm saying. The quiet ones are the most dangerous ones.
I saw his attitude in the studio when they're talking. I was like, okay, I see what he's actually on still. He might seem calm, but he's definitely in the Bible.
But that's the sport.
Take a look at this, man. Him in Top Boy.
How many fucking times do I have to tell you? I don't care. Fleeting visit.
Get me? The South London comes out, bro. You get the drift, man. Let's jump into what we're here for. The actual show. So Dave was spotted arriving at his own sold-out O2 show on the London Underground. The boy who played the harp traveled across the city like any other passenger before stepping on stage in front of a packed hometown crowd who knew every lyric, word for word. Madness, man. No Greenwich, man. If you know, you know, man. You get what I'm saying? Come on, South London teams, yo. No Greenwich has gone far, man. I ain't gonna lie. It used to be called the Millennium Dome before it was called the O2 Arena. But shout out to Dave for doing this. I've seen the likes of Jay-Z do this, Rihanna, you get what I'm saying? They've jumped on the train just to arrive at the O2, you know, by tube. Some of them for the experience, or some of them just to get there on time, trust me. I think the best way for people to always do it is to like get maybe like a hotel room around the area. Yeah, the rich ones will get a hotel around the area and then go for the show. You can even walk there, do you get what I'm saying? Walk there with your security or whatever. But look, he's masked up, South London. Man's gonna go through the barriers like a bad man. Yo, that would be sick, you get what I'm saying? You just walk through the barriers, no oyster and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man's going to my show, you know what I'm saying? Yo, allow me, man. Just walk through the barriers and thing, you get me? Jeez. Well, yo, you gotta love London, man. You need to experience London, like catching a train, catching a bus. Do you get what I'm saying? Walking on the streets. That's how you need to experience London. I know, yeah, people want to whip, want to drive and everything, but all that traffic is long, bro. I'm not going to lie. But that's how you experience London. I mean, if you're absolutely richy rich, jump on a copter and just see London from up there. I bet it's going to be so beautiful. Do you get what I mean? But yeah, so that's him arriving at his show. You know, there's levels to this thing. Man took the underground train. Big my man up. So Dave's a superstar, like I've already said, selling out the O2 for 4 straight dates. That's on the next level, man. Hometown things, man. You get what I'm saying? The only person that said, yeah, that's done that is like them Beyonce, them Neo, you know what I'm saying? Pink, Alicia Keys, do you get what I'm saying? They sell out 4 nights straight. Come on, this is next level things, man. Everybody singing that word for word. That is nuts, word for word. And this guy is bar for bar. It's not like he's like, you know, some simple bars. You get what I'm saying? Them bars are double entendres. You get what I mean? Like bars that you have to think, you know, deep in your mind to be like, oh, what the heck is he saying? Oh, is that what he said? Jeez, you get what I'm saying? Look, 4 nights of this, man. His mum must be so proud, man. His brother too must be proud. Obviously, his brother is in jail. If you know the story, you know, man. This guy's been spitting since he was 16, man. And I think music just helped him. He could have gone that route as well, do you get what I mean? Because obviously you're looking up to your brother. Because I did look up to my brother, man. You know, I had the story behind me too, man. My brother's changed his life now. He's doing really good for himself, do you get what I'm saying? But I used to look at the ways that he was doing, like back in the day when we used to live in South London, and I was thinking, yeah, I want to be that too, you get what I'm saying? I want to jump in the whip with him, everything. I wanted to go everywhere he was going clubbing with him, you know what I mean? You know, I wanted to do every same thing, but now I look at it like, nah, I don't really want to do them things, you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie, you get me? But yeah, but look, this guy, he changed his life, and music made this for him. This is one man, man. You get me? Big things. Yeah, like I already said, Dave brings out James Blake, Stormzy, and Tems at the O2. I think this was the first night.
So when you see me on the stage, just step in it clean. Oh.
Yeah, this is from the boy who played the harp. Yeah, that's James Blake. Yeah, I can't really play it because of the copyright, man. But as you can see, that's James Blake, man. Shout out to James Blake, man. My guy is still drippy, rocking the latest. Behind the scene, they're producing for people, man. And I bet their money is on some next level. This is what you're going to expect from a Dave show. Talent, quality, great production. You get what I'm saying? Music. People that are musically entwined. You get what I mean? They don't lack any bit of music. They just have music in their system. I wonder how much them tickets were. Someone let me know in the comments if you're watching this, please. Yo, he brought out Stormzy as well. Yeah, Stormzy's a South London boy too, you get me? So I'm feeling this, man, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of wish I went to the show right now. Let me see what the comments are saying. Probably Jim, maybe Kano, probably Sench. That's Stormzy, man. Come on. Brings up Tems too. Woo. Damn. Tems though. You know, man, like Whiskey is grabbing that still. Yeah, shout out Tems, man. You get what I'm saying? Yo, big up to them, man. They good. He brings out Jim Legacy as well. That's No Weapons. Weapons, no weapons, fashion against me shall prosper. I hope they perform that song, Jim Legacy songs too, man. Them niggas trying to send for me, envy and jealousy. Everything I wish for my enemies. Yo, that tune is hard. Pulls. See, that's what you get. You're gonna get a lot of talented individuals. Kano.
Pressure I inherited from you. It sounds funny, but it's true. I loved you on the big screen, but I want you back. Because what acting gave me you, we done lost in rap.
Got a lot of years ahead of you. Some years are worse than you, but some are better than you.
When last did Kano go on the show? Well, big up to Kano though, man. You know what I'm saying? He's getting back to himself. He was out of this, like, for real, man. You get what I mean? But now he's getting back to himself. You know, he's been acting. You know, Solly and Muddy squashed the beef link up at the O2. That's big. I like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he's been acting. He's been, you know, getting back into his music. And, you know, whenever he performs his classics. And everyone just goes crazy, man. You get what I'm saying? So he's labeled himself as a legend right now. He's legendary. Man like Kano. So, yeah, big up to him for bringing up man like Kano. I've never heard about the Lost Boys. This is another thing that you experienced there. See, they sound like they're from South London. Yeah, shout out to them, man. I bet they're from South London. You get what I mean? Because David's probably repping with his own team. You get what I'm saying? South London things. You get what I mean? And the fact that he's brought these guys out, this is my first time hearing about them. This is another thing that you experience in the shows. You find out people that you haven't heard of before. You get what I mean? This is where the energy is. The energy is in the features. So the likes of, he makes bangers as well with those features. So the likes of Stormzy, that's a banger. The likes of Tems, that's a banger. That's energy already. The likes of James Blake, that's another different type of energy. You get what I mean? So you're seeing why he's selling 4 nights in a row. You get what I mean? Because of the number ones that he's dropping. So when someone's calling me, like a mate of mine, my mate is calling me and telling me, yeah, you know, telling me about it, yeah. Do you know Dave? Come on, mate. Don't do that. That's Dave from South London. Don't worry, my brother's from East London. That's why, man. You get what I mean? But yeah, he knows Dave is a big boy, man. You get me? Dave don't play. But the thing is, there's certain type of people that like a certain type of energy when they go to a show. You know, they don't want to go and just be rapping and rapping and rapping and rapping. Dave's audience just want to spit his bars for him, with him 24/7. You get what I mean? And I reckon this guy would have done a lot of 4 days. He would have done a week, and he would have still sold out. And they will go there and be spitting his bars. That's so much love. Dave previews a new music at his sold out show at the O2. Let's see.
Dark skin Obama, Jeffrey Dahmer, dressed in a hoodie and a black body armor. Depop lister, Astrid Mister, met the girl Panani whisper. Know how many girls them harass me on Insta, know how many girls them harass me on Finsta. Post to the gram and snap in a picture, you can get clapped with a snap in my man need a billion.
You see what I'm saying? He just keeps spitting bars, man. And they'll be spitting that with him, word for word. They're not playing, bro. They are not playing. Do you get what I'm saying? Yo. Shout out to this guy, man. He took next level things, man. Like, he's on a different scale. The fact that Drizzy did a song with him, they saw something in him, man. You get what I mean? And he means business. You can see from Gigs. Gigs already told you from the start, man. Yeah, Dave's gashed. Yeah, bro. For you to reach this kind of level, you have to be gassed, man. But he's quiet. And that's what I like about him. He's quiet about it. It's not like, yeah, I'm quiet, but I'm loud. He's the type of person that he'll walk in a room, you think that his watch doesn't cost a lot. But when you see it, it's not blinging. That watch, trust me, I bet it's like half a ticket. Trust me. Dave fans have been doing him wrong with these pictures and videos. He made a shocked expression when a confetti cannons went off at his show, and now people have been spamming the image. Boy, he looks possessed though, I'm not gonna lie, man. Ooh. Hey, yeah, that sounded like a gunshot, man. That's not confetti. That sounded like a gunshot. And I reckon internet's done this, you get what I mean? Just to get a bit of viral moment, you get what I'm saying? But, you know, big up to him, man. He looks like he's happy. He's done successfully well. The album's done successfully well. The shows have done successfully well. Come on. Hometown, you sell out 4 nights in a row. I don't think anyone's doing that. Please let me know if any artist out there is doing that. You get what I'm saying? Because these are the people that are making money. This is how you make money. You get what I mean? Not from the streams. The streams, he's not even up to what he's going to make in the shows when it comes to merch, etc. and all that. You get what I'm saying? This is where that money is. I'm going to round it up with this, man. Fans noticed Dave and Tems squashing the dating rumors when he brought her out at his headline shows at the O2. Answer me this question, man. Do you think them two were really dating? Or did they play us like they really played us and they got that #1? You get what I mean? How old is Tems and Dave anyway? They look good together though. If they were dating, I wouldn't mind it at all. They look really good together. But, you know, people really thought, yeah, like this was happening. I think that's why Dave is kind of keeping his distance a little bit. Or it might still be true and they just want to mess with our heads. Why is Dave moving back? She turned when he came. She turned, always keeping a distance. Nah, you ain't touching my back. Clearly avoiding interactions. Why are you people always into that? They finally hugged. Yeah, but why? Because probably Tems is seeing someone, and probably Dave is seeing someone. So, you know, they've probably had that conversation between, you know, couples like, yo, you ain't gonna need to squash it, man. We've got the number one already, you know, we're trending everywhere. It's fine. All right, squash it now because this is going too far. You get what I'm saying? Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, man. I just wanted to jump on and, you know, shout out Dave because I'm a big fan. I listen to his music and wanted to see what it will be like in a Dave show. So I already kind of get the gist of it, the energy that it's going to be from the songs, from the features. You get what I'm saying? And from him as an MC as well. You get what I'm saying? There's energy overall. So for those that are thinking, oh yeah, he's just going to be rapping, and hey, so what? You get what I mean? Go learn his lyrics if you want to go to his show. But make sure you learn his lyrics because it's not all about there. You're going to get some vibey songs, but you have to learn his lyrics when you go to a Dave show. That's what you've got to do. You get what I mean? But I'm going to wrap it up there, man. What did you guys think about this? What's your take on Dave? If Dave one of the GOATs in the UK, is any other MCs such as Dave doing what he's doing, like shutting down O2, that's O2 Arena, which the likes of Rihanna and Beyonce, all them do. Any one of them shutting it like Dave's doing, do you get what I mean? Like he's on a different scale. He's on a different level. So if you're doing a song with Dave, well, you're gonna have to be paying that moolah. You get what I'm saying? And you have to appreciate because he's gonna get you a number one. He doesn't like to take an L, just like Giggs told you, man. He walks in a room and says, I'm about to get another one. You get what I mean? But I'm going to leave it there, man. Please do like, share, and subscribe for more content. It's your boy, The Dub, man. I'm out here, man. Cheese. Lean with it. Rock with it. I could put a rock on it. Trust me.
I'm about to pull up, you don't know. I got my hood up, you don't know. Snapchat.